if the chocolate decides to melt. It's on full whack, so I'm just waiting for it to heat up. I'm going to wash up the date and banana little tube. We're going to get this washed up because I just need to blitz up the apple puree. Once we've done all the blitzing, then we can start making the pancakes. I'm going to cut a very small amount of fresh fruit to go with this as well, guys, just to finish and to garnish it off. So, which will be fantastic. I'm probably going to use a kiwi and an orange, which I'm going to get in the other room. So we're going to use that up to garnish it. Maybe use some chia seeds on top. Maybe a little bit of honey. It's entirely up to you guys. You can play around with it as much as you guys want to. It's really entirely up to you what you want to do. I mean, you know, you could be there all day playing around with it, but, you know, at the end of the day, absolutely fantastic. Amazing. Awesome dish. I love pancakes. I think they're amazing. And you can have healthier versions of it. You don't have to have, you know, doused in loads of maple syrup and stuff. And I know you guys probably do. Might like that. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you do like thinking about, oh, actually, I am a little bit concerned with, like, the intake of sugar I'm taking in my body. Maybe you guys are a bit concerned about it. But, you know, this is why I'm doing these streams, guys. You know, show you guys how to do some really delicious food that you guys are really going to really enjoy. So... so, what we're going to do. Do you try not to eat much fruit with all the sugar? This is what I said. I do still eat fruit. I use it as a balance. So, as I said before, some mornings I have fruit for breakfast. So, you know, I will have fruit. But then there's days, maybe 1 or 2 days, where I'd be like, maybe just have very small amounts of fruit or no fruit at all. You know, I kind of keep it balanced a little bit. But yeah, I try and eat, you know, they say you eat your 5 a day, right? So if you don't have, you have your fruits in the morning, so obviously you can eat loads of vegetables, which is fantastic. Within moderation, certain vegetables might have higher sugar content, but like your standard stuff, which aren't too bad. Yeah, top up, if you're not, on the days that you're not having fruit, top up with your veggies, you know, get some butternut squash, leeks, carrots, you know, I could just literally go on and on and on and on and on and on about how many different vegetables there are. You guys know how many vegetables there are out there. Loads, absolute truckloads. So yeah, you just balance it out, you just kind of keep it mixing it up. Official map. Switch cams, I want to see the chocolate, certainly, my friend, I can do that for you. Oh, there we go, I fixed the followers. It worked. Wow, we're really up to nearly 800. Are you absolutely serious? My good lord. That is insane. Wow. Wow, guys, you've just pretty much doubled my amount of followers it's taken me over the last month. You've just done it, smashed it in a day, and you've gone, yep. There you go. Fantastic. Really, guys, thank you so much for the support you guys are giving. I know, right? It's insane. Over 800. Oh, is it over 800, is it? I can't even keep up. I can't keep up. It's just that insane. So, yeah, chocolate's melting, lovely. I'm going to turn this down because I don't want to burn the chocolate. So, this is boiling very, very fast. Doing it like this is a lot more of a steady heat rather than if you put it in a microwave, quite a high chance of it burning. So this is more of a steady heat, and it does take a little bit longer, but I do prefer doing it like this. What healthy fat can I eat with veggies? You can have healthier fats, but it's about using it sparingly. This is what I do kind of go on to you guys about. Remember this morning when I was cooking off my, oh, I don't think all of you were here, but when I was basically cooking off my tomatoes, my garlic, my onions, you know, I was actually put a very small amount of, there we go, that's done. Very small amount of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. So whenever I use the, obviously, extra virgin olive oil is a great alternative fat, but you have to use them sparingly. You can't just go like, you know, it's still a fat at the end of the day. So you can't just go, yeah, I can use this fat, use the exact same amount as in whatever dish it is. And, you know, you've got to use things sparingly. I use, for a great alternative for sugar, is honey. But the main thing I got to stress to you guys about is when you use alternative, right? Say, for example, I've also made some healthier cakes on my stream, and when I've done it, I've used recipes, or like I've adjusted my old recipes or whatever I have. Basically, say it had 200 grams of sugar, right? With the honey, I put about 80 grams, so I've done half and a little bit more. So, because honey is quite sweet, sweet sugar, but 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of honey is pretty much exactly the same amount of sugars. So if you use the honey sparingly, it is a lot sweeter, so it makes things, you know, quite sweet. You don't actually need to use as much, so it is a healthier option. It is reducing those sugar levels. So I know honey is a great natural source of sugar, and yes, it's fructose and all this, that and the other. At the end of the day, it's still sugar, you know, and I'm all about reducing it, but also still making tasty, yummy food. So this is our little chocolate peanut. Absolutely yum yum. I'll tell you what we made a couple of days ago, guys. I think it's probably one of my best tasty desserts was the banana. I made a, what was it? A banana custard with, made a peanut crumb. What else did I do with it? Fig and banana puree. It was a bit of a take on of a banoffee pie, but with bananas and peanuts. It was absolutely delicious. It was really, really good. It's fantastic. So there you go. There's your chocolate peanut butter to go in. That's good to go. That is ready. We are happy with that. I'm going to pop this over here so I can see what I'm doing. We've got the fig puree. That's done. That's here. Fig and banana. The apple puree, which we're going to blitz up now. Yeah, it's hot enough. That's fine. We're going to pop this in there. It's got fig in there, apple and cinnamon. Great alternative. I can't remember what I was yabbering on about now, guys. What was I on about? Sometimes I lose track of what I'm on about sometimes. So guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to get this apple and cinnamon beautifulness into the jug here. We get this blitzed up. Then we're going to start cooking the pancakes, guys. So we're going to have some lovely, lovely flavours going on. I'm going to fill these pancakes as well. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Dead simple, dead easy, very straightforward. Nothing too complicated. So say, guys, if you're not very confident with cooking, guys, you know, give it a go. Don't give up. You know, anyone can cook. Believe you me. It's not hard, it's not difficult, it's just believing in yourself, having a bit of that confidence, and just say, right, I'm gonna cook. Even if you attempt it and it doesn't work out, that's fine. You're learning. That's a good thing. If you don't, you know, if you don't proceed, it's a good thing, and if you do proceed, it's brilliant. You know, it's not a negative thing. It's a very positive thing to fail at cooking or whatever it is. You know, because you guys are learning at the end of the day. I'm still learning. You never stop learning in life, I'm afraid. Even I'm, after my 13 years of experience cooking as a chef, you know, I'm still learning new things every day. Even my viewers teach me new things, whether it be cooking or helping me with my pronunciations, because I'm very bad at pronunciations, so I'm not shy to say I'm bad with my English. But, you know, you never stop learning, guys. Never put yourself down. Always keep going. Don't give up. Honestly, you guys can do it. And, you know, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Literally, you can. And I used to be quite negative when I was younger, but obviously I've turned it around. I'm a very confident guy, and I like to help people, teach people about things. You only stop learning when you die. That's very true. You don't learn anything on Earth when you die. Wherever you may go, who knows? Who knows what happens? Haha, me and my Vietnamese lessons for you, Chef John Reed. He certainly is, Dom. We had, what did we do? We did, a couple of weeks ago, we did a beautiful boko soup. I called it something else, didn't I? Because I roasted off a brisket over the course of, what was it, 8? We did it about 6 hours, which we braised down, we broke it down. Oh, it was beautiful. I marinated it in a low sugar hot sauce. We put some shallots through it, some chive. Oh my god, it was delicious. It was good, really good. Lots of flavour in the soup as well. It was fantastic, really, really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to blitz this up, guys. Give this a good old blitz, 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 blitz. I'm going to turn my mic off because I don't want to burn anyone's ears. So Guys, can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Awesome. So, that's it. Apple puree's done. We're going to mix that through with a little bit of yogurt as well. It's going to be delicious. It's a bit warm at the moment, but we'll do that last minute. Just take a little bit out and we'll mix it through some yogurt. So we've got 3 fill-ins now. They are done. We're going to get some fruit to cut up for garnish. And then we're going to start cooking the pancakes. So it's going to be very straightforward. It's not going to be for too long until we start plating up and getting things together. I'm going to just go into the other room just for 2 seconds. You guys will probably still be able to hear me. I feel like cooking is common sense to a degree. I do agree with you. It is a little bit of common sense, but you know, people are learning. People are still going to trying new things and different things. So you know, it's not too bad. It's really, really good for you. So I've got myself kiwi and an orange. Just grabbed it from the fruit bowl in the other room. Awesome. I'm going to cut this up. Show you how to take apart an orange. Very straightforward, very easy, nothing too difficult. Just take the skins off and I'll show you how to desegment. See, I also do simple cooking, guys. I'm teaching you very simple things. I like to elaborate on certain things and show you guys how to cook and do little garnishes and things that you like to do as well. I'm just looking for my knife. Sorry guys, just going to give it a quick wash. It's a bit figgy. So get that washed up now. You can now hear the sound of John breathing into a paper bag from the raid. I know, right? I'm just still getting over it. But, you know, that was such a shock. I did not expect to be jumped into with 3,000 people just go boom. I'm just like, wow. It took me a while to kind of take it all in a little bit. And it hit me. And I had the shakes. I was like, oh my god, this is insane. So much full of excitement. Really, really cool. Guys, whenever you're cutting kiwi, I think I'll cut it off. Basically, yeah, it's there. At the bottom of a kiwi, right? Inside there's like a little sharp pin. Sometimes you might cut it a bit too close if you're taking the bottom off. Make sure you take that pin out, because it's usually there. It's quite sharp, and if you eat on them, they're really not very nice. Or was it in the bottom one here? I think it's here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's there. It's in the top. Regardless, I'm just going to trim that off a little bit. Kind of miscut that a little bit. Yeah, there's a little like kind of pin in the kiwi. It's very not nice, and if you bite into it, it's really sharp. Funnily enough, it's not very nice. So just bear that in mind when you're cutting a kiwi like this, to make sure that comes out, because sometimes it might stick in the top there. So just make sure you just get the knife and just take it out. So what we're going to do, just going to follow the skin around with your knife. Just be very careful. Take your time. Do not need to rush it at all. You guys can cut this fruit up as much as you want. You don't have to do what I do. You can do them however you wanted to cut them up. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just following the knife round of the skin. Bit by bit. Make sure all that skin is taken off. So we can get rid of that. That is cool. And what we'll do is basically, I'm going to cut this up. Now you can cut it in slices, you can cut it into dice if you want. I'm just going to do a bit of both really, to be honest guys. It's entirely up to you what you guys want to do. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just going to have a little bit of a mix up. You know, have it however you want guys. So let's grab a little bowl to put our garnish in. Just to garnish some nice little contrasts of different textures, different shapes, just to peel into the eye guys. So I'm going to do the orange as well. So top and tail it. Take the top off, take the bottom off, top and tail, that's what we call it. So I'm going to follow the skin round. Taking off the pith. Just follow your knife round